In the latest preview of Swallowed Star episode 179, we are finally witnessing the beginning of Luo Feng's journey on the 7th battlefield of the extraterritorial war zone. After successfully arriving, Luo Feng joins the elite Taiwo team alongside powerful warriors like the World Master Rock and begins his first real adventure outside the domain. But the so-called battlefield is anything but simple. The 7th battlefield, with its shattered stars and constant bloodshed, is a place where countless lives are lost in pursuit of military merit and powerful treasures. And just as expected, danger does not wait long before descending. As the Taiwo team heads toward the shattered star zone aboard their spaceship, ready to initiate an elite hunt targeting aliens, a sudden warning shakes the cabin. The ship's system detects that in just 2 seconds, they will face a catastrophic impact. Before the team has time to fully respond, the spaceship is bombarded. Thankfully, the rest cabin of the Taiwo team's vessel has an exceptionally high defense coefficient. And although the ship is heavily damaged, none of the team members are injured. But the worst is far from over. After making their escape from the crippled spacecraft, Taiwo and his team are immediately surrounded, and what they find waiting for them outside is terrifying. A massive puppet army of the mechanical race descends upon them. Row upon row of red, cold, expressionless robots crowd the space, forming an overwhelming encirclement. It's not just a few dozen or even hundreds. We're talking about an army of countless mechanical puppets, dense enough to make even seasoned fighters pause. This is not a simple skirmish. The mechanical clan's puppet army intends to wipe out the Taiwo team completely. The goal is clear: eliminate Taiwo and Luo Feng to earn merit for the mechanical race, and of course, seize whatever valuable items or weapons the team carries. Despite the danger, Taiwo's team doesn't hesitate. They're not new to battle, and they know that surrender means death. Captain Taiwo gives the order, and the entire team, Luo Feng, Rock, the poison user, and the illusionist charm girl, launches a desperate counterattack. Taiwo, with the strength of an immortal-level army commander, stands at the front lines holding back the high-level puppets. But even he is quickly locked down by the ferocity of the mechanical onslaught. Poison Rock and the others are similarly restrained, but the one in true peril is the charm girl. While immensely skilled in illusion, her abilities are all but useless against mechanical puppets. These artificial enemies have no minds to deceive, no emotions to manipulate. Surrounded and overwhelmed, Charm Girl struggles more and more with each passing second. Her situation deteriorates rapidly, and she edges closer to a true life-or-death crisis. And then, Luo Feng acts. Until now, he had not gone all out. He hadn't summoned the terrifying Zerg army at his command, nor did he activate the full power of the Yan Shen clan's armor. But now, faced with the imminent loss of a comrade, Luo Feng steps forward. In his hands gleams the Yan Shen Weapon, his divine artifact. This is Luo Feng's first battle on the extraterritorial battlefield, and failure is not an option. He won't allow himself to fall here, not on his debut. With the Yan Shen Weapon in hand, Luo Feng unleashes his true power. Against the mechanical puppets, he's like a god of war. He slices through the enemy ranks as if they're nothing more than ripe watermelons, each swing of his weapon felling dozens. Luo Feng charges into the encirclement with overwhelming momentum. He reaches Charm Girl just in time, breaking through the wave of puppets threatening to consume her. Without wasting a moment, he places her, along with Rock, Poison, and the others, into his world ring for their protection. Then he turns his attention to Captain Taiwo, supporting the commander and joining him in a full-force assault. Together, they decimate the mechanical puppet army, dealing enormous losses to the enemy force. But what many might not realize at first glance is that these puppets are not acting on their own. Behind the scenes, pulling the strings, is none other than Palati, an immortal god of the mechanical clan. Palati had already annihilated another elite team before crossing paths with Taiwo's group. Arrogantly, he assumed this would be another easy kill. Confident in his puppets and the element of surprise, Palati attempted an assassination. But what he didn't anticipate was Luo Feng. Luo Feng's unexpected strength, his mastery of the Yan Shen Weapon, and his fearless battlefield presence completely destroyed Palati's plan. One by one, Palati watched his precious mechanical puppets be slaughtered without mercy. For someone like Palati, who relied on strategy and manipulation from the shadows, this was an unbearable setback. Faced with the crumbling of his offensive and the failure of his assassination, Palati had no choice but to retreat. He pulled back his forces and vanished into the void, vowing to strike again when the time was right. And so, Luo Feng's first battle in the extraterritorial battlefield ends in triumph. Not just a personal victory, but one that saves his entire team from annihilation. It's a declaration to the universe. Luo Feng has arrived, and he is not to be underestimated. What did you think of Luo Feng's performance in his very first battle on the 7th battlefield? His raw power, quick judgment, and courage under pressure have already proven he's destined for greatness in this blood-soaked realm. But with enemies like Palati lurking in the shadows, one thing is certain: this is just the beginning. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Are you excited to see how Luo Feng grows from here? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss any future updates on Swallowed Star. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.